free. There were obviously some issues around flat tires and a few mechanicals, a swapped out bike here or there. But other than that, everyone seems to be in good form once they've hit that finish line. And as you know, they're extremely well treated on each of the days they finish, with masseurs there to help them out, plenty of food, drink, and plenty of celebration. And some of them, as you heard, we had one team that's going to hang around for a week or two, in fact, to celebrate and just be holiday makers in this gorgeous spot.
Yeah, and I too want to get down there for this event. The time that it happens, the time of year, does not work so great for me. I'm a high school teacher as my regular job. Unfortunately, live streaming is not paying the bills at this point. So maybe if I can live stream some more things, I can retire from teaching and then get down there. But I do intend to get down there when I retire and be at this event and just find out what it's like to be there firsthand, because I've been talking to Jeff for a few years now on the podcast and doing the previews of this race and talking to the athletes that have gone to the race. And everybody says that this is a number one first class race. Tony spares no expense to make sure that it is, a 5-star event. And despite the fact that he has a full field of 50 people, they are still running this super tight on budget because of the fact that he makes it a 5-star event, and they take care of the dream team, people that travel in to help them out. So I really think that this is an event that I got to go witness in person. Although I feel like after this weekend, I have witnessed it in person. I feel like we've covered it really well, and that we've gotten to know the athletes. And when I see them now in the future, or I invite them to the podcast, I'm going to feel like I've already known these people because I've hung out with them for 3 days doing this live stream event.
Well, and I'm not sure others really understand how you've also helped so many people, not just by doing this, because this has really elevated the game. And hopefully, other race directors will take a look, because you've now got some archival footage. But you've also supported as a co race director, and you've been one of the crew many times over for different athletes. So you really know the form, you know the players. And my guess is you're an honorary member of the dream team, regardless of whether you're there physically or not.
Yeah, that's a sweet sentiment that Tony mentioned today, and Tony's actually one of those people that I crewed for previously at Ultraman Canada. Shane Duffy, I've crewed for. Lucy, who dropped in to the studio here today. Obviously, I crewed for numerous times,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's been a great experience for me. She's the one who got me hooked into it. Obviously, she was the athlete, and I was just the crew. But I've gotten so attached to this ultra family that I do want to keep telling these stories, and it's a way for me to get my, I guess, artistic way out into the world.
Well, we hope also that YouTube down the road won't mind having music, because you can see a couple of the Dream Team squad. I saw Tiffany Dahl dancing away there just a moment ago, and she's one of the alumni as well as being one of the organizers. She was with Nick at that 3/4 mark, letting him know that the final athlete was having a drop, and the penultimate athlete was continuing, because we did see her go through that 39.3 mile or 63.3K mark. But it'd be interesting to know what the music is they're playing there right now. It looks meaty, beaty, big and bouncy, as they say.
Yes. And I think Tiff is known for her dancing, from what I understand as well. You've been down there. We didn't get the opportunity to see her out at Tiff's corner. I was hoping she would pull out her camera and give us a little bit of coverage, but my understanding is she dances for everybody that goes around and on the course, and keeps the tunes going, because when they were doing um, their briefing, was it the briefing? She was saying that, yes, it was our online briefing that we did with the crews, and she was saying, bring your music, bring your playlists. So she's definitely a celebratory person out on that course to keep the spirits up.
Absolutely. And here we are with about 33 minutes left on the clock. And it looks like Bernat's going back out there. to check if anyone else is coming down the pathway.
Yes, he's gone all the way out to the road again.
Yeah. I'd love to know how many Ks he's already put in today. That is just phenomenal.
Yeah. Maybe he'll share his
That's
Garmin data and we can put it up
yeah.
on screen.
That's actually a bit like Rodeo Drive where they're at right now. There's some neat cafes and bars along there and some great shops. So somewhat expensive in my opinion, but it's a gorgeous spot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to hit our final half an hour. Our athletes have 12 hours each day to complete the course. And we are currently at 11 hours and 27 minutes. We started just over the back at the Lions Park this morning at 11 hours and 27 minutes ago. It was 5:30 on the clock, and we go until 5:30. Now, we have some really unique rules here at Ultraman, where in order for an athlete to be considered a finisher, they must complete each day in under 12 hours. So they must complete each day, remembering that day one is a 10-kilometer swim, a 145-kilometer bike ride. Day two is a 275-kilometer bike ride. And then day three today is an 84.39-kilometer double marathon. And the athlete on each day must finish. If they don't finish on one of the days in under 12 hours, unfortunately, they can continue, but unfortunately, they will be considered a participant and not an official finisher. We've had athletes come in within seconds of that time or seconds after that time,
Hey, Larry,
which can be devastating. But unfortunately, they are the rules which we apply, and that's what makes our event as great as it is. We are 11 hours and 29 minutes into today's event. 35 and a half hours of racing these guys have been doing. And we've got a handful still out on course, and we are willing them to get in under the finishing arch. And we want to welcome each and every one of them to the Ultra Man family.
Yeah, and I think we've got 5 athletes left out there on the course.
We've had 28 across the line. We have 7 left on course. Unfortunately, we had 36 start this morning, but Marcus Smith, unfortunately, for his own health and safety, stepped off the course to look after himself. There are bigger fish to fry for Mark, and we'll see him back here, I have no doubt. 41 started on Saturday. We have 28 who have completed the course. We have 7 left on course. We have 30 minutes to go. 30 minutes to go.
We've got plenty of time. 30 minutes.
How far is it? 5 kilometers, right? We have 30 minutes and 5 kilometers to go.
5 kilometers. Okay, let's go.
5 kilometers, yeah, right.
That's the true spirit, guys. Well done.
So for the viewers, I have updated the bottom ticker with the final results that we have thus far.
Hanan, you want me to take it? You want me to take it, Dad? No? Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 7 athletes out on course. So we're just getting updates from them, knowing and understanding they have 29 minutes to get home. Athlete 391, that is Trevor Garvey. He is, the update I got is close.
Was that Trevor just going past Rajpal?
All right, we've just had an update. We have 2 athletes that are entering the beach. That is athlete number 384, Rajpal Chaudhary, another one of our Indian friends, and also a returning athlete, the eldest athlete on the course, Adam Mort. He is 65 years young, and he is about to complete 515 kilometers of exercise. These athletes have hit the beach. That is Rajpal Chaudhary and Adam, the Mort man Mort. They've hit the beach. We'll see them. They'll be less than 1 kilometer out. We have to make sure they get home. They are two great blokes, and they have put their heart and soul into this weekend. And then we have athlete 340, just an update from on course. We have athlete 340, that is Steve York. He is within 3 kilometers of the finish line. He has 28 minutes where we think he should get that. He's going to have to get his skates on. He is battling a bit out there. His knees have blown up on him, but he is still pushing forward. He's got 27 minutes to make it home. And then we have athlete Trevor Garvey. He's just around the corner, athlete 391. But we know that the Mort man, Adam Mort,
You're too fast, mate. Dropping everyone behind.
Adam Mort, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
he's an
suffering here.
absolute national treasure. Completed Ultraman Australia in 2017. It took him 33 hours to do so. He was born in 1960, ladies and gentlemen. He is 65 years old. He's from Mudgee. He is a farmer, but most importantly, he is extraordinarily active within his own community and has been a volunteer rural firefighter for approximately 43 years. He's as tough as nails, but he's as nice as pie. And we're going to get Adam Mort home right now. He swam day one, 4 hours, 7 minutes, 57 seconds. He rode day one in 6 hours, 5 minutes. He had a day one total of 10 hours, 13 minutes and 2 seconds. He then completed the day two bike course. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman is 64 years old and he rode 275 kilometers in 10 hours and 58 minutes. He has been exercising on Saturday and Sunday for 21 hours and 11 minutes, and he is within 500 meters of becoming an Ultraman Australian finisher for the second time. He heard about the 10th anniversary and said, I have to be a part of that. And here he is. He gets to come across that finish line, and we're going to make it worthwhile for him. And also on the beach, the update is we got Rajpal Chaudhary. I'm hoping I'm getting these guys in the right order. We'll call them in, but let's go through Raj's details. Unfortunately for Raj, he did not complete the swim on Saturday. Unfortunately, he had to look after his health and safety, so he decided to sit Saturday out. And unfortunately, when he woke up on Sunday, he said, you know what? I don't feel great, but I'm going to ride. So ride he did, and he completed the day two bike course in a time of 11 hours and 4 minutes and 33 seconds. And here we go. He's going to finish the run in under 12 hours. This will be two athletes with more athletes to come. We know that they're close. We know that Trevor Garvey's close. We know that Steve York's close. But here we go. It's the Mort man. We'll get him home first. Adam Mort, ladies and gentlemen, this is a hell of a story. This guy is 64 years old. 64 years old. Adam, the Mort man Mort. Ladies and gentlemen, we met him in 2017. He's a gentleman then, and he's an absolute bloody legend now. He's going to come up that beach. He's surrounded by a lot of his own crew, a lot of Ollie Whiteley's crew, because I think Ollie wants to do more running. Doesn't look good at all, Ollie. All right, here we go. I tell you what does look good. It is Adam, the Mortman Mort, coming under that finishing arch. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 64 years young, and he's about to come a second time Ultraman Australia finisher. I'll let you do the talking. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Adam Mort. Unbelievable effort, Adam. Great job, mate. Toughed it out. 3 big days. Job done. Complete something far greater than ordinary. It's hard enough to do one of these, let alone doing 2. And Adam has done 2. But we're just going to leave Adam alone for a little bit because we've got Raj coming in. Raj Shorteroy, another one of our Indian friends, hasn't necessarily had the race he wanted, but one great thing about the athletes that turn up here at NOOSA every year for Ultraman Australia is that they are gutsy, and gutsy he is. Didn't get to complete day 1. Got up yesterday morning feeling like trash, but got it done. And again today, he gets it done, and he gets day 3 finished. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome him home. Raj Shorteroy. Awesome job, mate. 11 hours, 38 minutes, and 26 seconds. Ticks that box. We'll be seeing him next year. All right. We have news. We have another athlete that's on the beach. We're down to the final 21 minutes of 2025, our 10th anniversary, our 10th edition of Ultraman Australia. We love being here. We love having all you guys here.
Josh, I'll chat it up.
Hey, Steve, I believe Adam Mort raced last weekend at the Ironman.
That's
All
right.
right,
He
huge
did.
congratulations. Raj
I'm
gets day
Australia.
2 and 3 done. He's got some. See, he'll be back next year.
Yeah, and I was just looking up the results to see. I know he had that plan to do it for part of his
Sadnand
birthday.
Racing for him. Awesome effort from Sadnand, another athlete.
And so I looked it up, and he was 7th place in his age group.
In his age category, yeah.
And finished in a 13:08. So that was just last weekend.
Yeah,
Adam Mort
it's stunning
in the
that he's able to
photos.
do that. And we've got to remember, he is actually a very good runner. When he did it last time in
No
2017,
doubt, Adam, that'll be for your Instagram
he
page,
went
mate.
inside 9.5 hours. But he's run 100 Ks, 200 milers. He's done a 48-hour adventure races. And I know when he did the Northburn one, the 100 miler in New Zealand, a really tough one. And he did 36.5 hours there. He's done the street.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got
try a
word. We
couple
have
of
another
times too.
athlete on the beach. That is athlete Trevor Garvey. He's coming up. He's coming in strong. Always smiling. He qualified for this event at the 2023 Cairns Ironman, where he completed the full iron distance race in 12 hours, 49 minutes. He's completed 6 Ironman in his life, 5 half Ironmans, done heaps and heaps of road and trail ultras and marathons. And for the first time, he's going to join the Ultraman family.
They got their cramping man pose. Oh, it looks like Banat is on recharging mode. So that's all right. We got a backup beach runner.
All right, Trevor, Our next athlete that we're going to see, he completed the swim in 3 hours, 42 minutes and 42 seconds. Day one bike, 145 kilometers in 6 hours, 7 minutes and 53 seconds. He had a day one total of 9 hours and 50 minutes. He then went out yesterday and rode 275 kilometers in 10 hours and 56 minutes. Here's another one. Here's another one of our 50 to 59-year-old males being 55 years old. He completed the 2 days in a total of 20 hours, 47 minutes and 6 seconds. And we're at 11 hours and 42 minutes into day 3. And he's on the beach. He's got less than a few hundred meters to run. We will see him very shortly. Some of you guys down on the beach can probably already see him. We've got to bring him home, cheer him in, and celebrate Trevor Garvey. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. I've said this a few times, so I sound like a broken record, but this guy has had a smile on his face all weekend, and I'll be shocked if it's still not there. So we'll get him home. He's another first-timer. He's from far north Queensland. He's indeed from Cairns.
He's actually a race
small,
director.
he's a self-employed. Training is his hobby. And he dedicates this to his family who have been his support crew the whole time. But he reckons every day of every week of every year, they are there for him. He's going to finish with him, and they have been a delight to deal with. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Trevor Garvey in the last 50 meters. Let's make some noise for him. He is one of the good guys. He's going to join the Ultraman family. This is his first time. Let's make this finish line the most special finish line he's ever had. In a time of 11 hours, 43 minutes and 45 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Trevor Garvey. I think he's happy about it. And Team Trev have been with him every step of every kilometre. 515 kilometres ticked off. Ladies and gentlemen, we are into our last 16 minutes. Officially, we need to get athletes home in under 12 minutes. And we have another athlete on the beach, Daryl Kirko, local. But we've got Trevor Garvey's overall time of 32 hours, 30 minutes and 51 seconds. Congratulations to Trev. And Adam, the Mort man Mort, 32 hours, 48 minutes and 35 seconds. Here we go. And another athlete on the beach who will see. Okay. There we go. We've got an athlete who's just come into shot. Athlete Daryl Kirko, local, very well known around these parts, affectionately as the Bearded Dragon. And you will very shortly understand why they call him that. He's had a great weekend, always a smile on his face as well. He's from just around the corner at Caloundra West. He swam in 4 hours, 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Day one bike in 6 hours and 6 minutes. He had a day one time of 10 hours and 15 minutes. He then rode yesterday in a time of 10 hours, 53 minutes. He covered 275 kilometers. He woke up this morning after exercising for 21 hours and 8 minutes over the weekend to run 84.39 kilometers, a double marathon. He's going to get it done, ladies and gentlemen. He's just from around the corner. He's a Sunshine Coastian. Not only that, he's just become a father who is, his kid is 1 month old, and he's got to the finish line, and he is moving a little bit of a struggle. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. And there's his brand new baby as they come across the finish line, ladies and gentlemen. It's hurt him this afternoon, but it's easy to give up. And easy is not something Daryl does. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Ultraman family. Daryl Perko. The bearded dragon gets it done. Awesome work, mate. The Dazzler. All right, Daryl has completed the 515-kilometer journey in 32 hours, 55 minutes, and 34 seconds. Unbelievable effort. Absolute inspiration to his family and his newborn child, 1 month old. Oh.
You can tell it's getting dark there because we can see the flashes on the cameras now. I've actually brightened up the camera feed at my end through the software, but there were definitely flashes on the cameras there at that moment. So I think the darkness is starting to fall.
Oh, nothing yet. I'll just make it short time.
Seems like Tim Franklin might be taking a bit of a break here, Steve, if there were some finer points there that you wanted to hit on.
Well, I'm just hoping the next man can make it because I was there when he had his first attempt at.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are into the final 11 and a half minutes. We've got athletes still on course, and we know that we have an athlete that is about to enter the beach, and he needs our help. He's a returning athlete.
Yeah. That is good news.
He is athlete 340. It is Steve York. We've got 32 home. We've got 3 left on course, ladies and gentlemen. We're unsure that 2 will make it, but we know that Steve York is close, and he actually wants us to go down to the beach and make sure that he gets in. So you might need to run him in. If you've got legs left, probably not you, Daryl.
Probably not you, Banat.
But other people will go.
But we know you will.
We'll get Steve York in. He is already a member. Of the
Larry.
family came
Yes, Banat.
2023.
If that's the case,
And unfortunately, he did not make the cutoff.
teams
And now
audio on
we
so
want
that
to
I
get
know
him
how
home, ladies and gentlemen.
much
This
he's
is
got.
Steve York. He raced last year in 2023. I apologize. He raced in 2023.
I
and he
can't
missed the
quite hear
cutoff.
you over Tim.
He's
Just we'll
gone
wait for a
back.
pause.
And
Sorry?
he's come back. He's gone away. He's trained hard. He's come back. And he's back. He's from the Northland of New Zealand. And he wants to get the job done. And I reckon he's going to need our help, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have any legs left and you want to be part of history, let's go get Steve York in. He has got 9.5 minutes to make his way along the beach. So we're going to have to push him in.
I actually saw him when he did the World Police and Fire Games in Calgary. He was in the Rugby 7 squad, by the way.
Oh, that's excellent.
I was one of the commentators at different events there. So it's delightful to see him again. And obviously delightful to see that he's going to make
We're
it.
down
all
to our
being well.
final 3 athletes on course, ladies and gentlemen. They have 9 minutes. We know that one athlete is about to hit the beach. That is Steve York.
And once again, for people watching the live stream, the time on the screen is not official. It is very approximate. Steve, I believe, has a very closer official time.
Yeah, it's 11:51:25 right now.
All right, so there we go. And mine, oh, well, mine just paused up again.
This man has raced New Zealand a number of times. I know his best was a 13:06 there, but it took him 6 hours on the run portion that day as well. So interesting, but I'm really thrilled that he's giving everything here to get there on time. This means so much to him. Again, he'll become the first Maori to complete in time, all being well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. We've got 3 athletes on course. Unfortunately,
Banat, you're hearing that? 8 minutes.
That athlete number 383, Ben Yates, will miss the cutoff. And athlete 385, Leanne Coghill, will unfortunately miss the cutoff. But we've got some hope for athlete 340, Steve York. We know he is close to the beach. And he's got 7.5 minutes. It is going to be a fast kilometre for him. But we're going to do everything we can. We've got a group that's headed down to the beach to get him home. We're going to keep pushing him, and keep pushing him.
He was at 8 hours, 37 minutes at the 3/4 mark. He was only 2 minutes back of Trevor at that point and only 6 minutes back of Daryl. So obviously he's been suffering badly out there.
You can see how fast Banat is trying to get out to him. He's just running through traffic now. Banat, be safe, please. Yeah, Banat is working his way to try and get back there. We're looking at under 7 minutes, Banat.
But poor Steve, he's had all sorts of issues overcoming psoas and quadratus lumbar and muscle weakness. Caused him some major back and running issues. But he said he wanted to get this sorted before taking on this unfinished business. Oh, man.
It's a long ways out.
Yeah, there he is. Oh, come on. Let's keep. Oh,
Let's
man,
go.
this is good to see, but he's got to keep pushing. Got to keep pushing.
6 minutes. 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Let's go. We can do this. You tell me, or you control the time. Yep. Let's go.
Everything you got, Steve. Steve. Good man. Way to go.
It's with you, mate. Let's go. All straight. All the way. Well done. Let's go.
His team captain is Norm Kinnaird, by the way.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes and 45 seconds left.
5:45.
Oh, this is painful.
We're just waiting on word.
He's got to keep going.
To where Steve York is.
It's not yet on the beach. Oh, this man rode the length of a New Zealand solo in 13 days in 2019-20. He also rode a 640K around Lake Taupo, or Taupo.
Go.
He did that in 33 hours. You can hear the Banat trying to continue to push him in terms of running. He's jogging as best he can with those knee issues.
We're looking at 5 minutes.
Oh, man.
Can do this. Let's go.
He's out of a place called One Tree Point in Northland in New Zealand.
Let's go, Steve. Final push.
He joined a swim club in 1991 when he bought his first bike.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have another athlete that's just entered the beach. He has 4.5 minutes to make it along the beach. He's at 800 meters. He is going to have to run like the wind to make it. We've got a group down there. They got to push him. He has got 4 minutes and 20 seconds to make it. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to make it. No matter what happens, he's that close. We'll bring him home.
Go down. Push.
Steve, you've been at enough of these races to know that this is a normal occurrence.
Yeah, he's checking his watch, but he's just got to keep looking forward. He's got a great team. They'll let him know what he's got to do. He's got to get onto the hard pack. Sam,
less than 4 minutes. Get him down to the hard pack. Get him down to the hard pack.
Keep pushing the stiff.
All right, let's go. We got Yorkie.
There you go.
He's got 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately for Steve, Back in 2023, he missed the run cutoff as well. He has 3 minutes. 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes. If you are standing here, do me a favor, go down, grab any part of Steve and start dragging him along. He needs
got this.
all the help he can get. He has 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
Come on.
So once again, the clock on the
He's going
screen
as
is a
hard as
few
he
seconds
can. This is
behind.
amazing. He's really
Come
giving it
on,
everything he's
Steve-O!
got. Yeah.
Come on, Steve! 3 minutes! If you can get down there, get him. 3 minutes. Steve-O missed the cutoff in 2023 by a matter of minutes.
Let's
We
go.
want to get him home. 2 minutes 40.
He's got the race director there ready to greet him. We just hope it's inside that 12-hour mark.
Come on, Steve-O! 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. We're going to bring him in no matter what, and we're going to make some serious noise for him. But let's get him home. 2 minutes and 20 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, to beat the cutoff, to be welcomed to the Ultraman family. He has got 2 minutes and 10 seconds to get across that line. I can't really hear you guys, and therefore, if I can't hear you, I don't think Steve-O can hear you. Let's get him home.
Oh.
Let's get him in. Come on, Steve-O. 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute 50. He's got to go.
There's your official clock in the corner. 11:58:15 at this point.
Extra push. Let's go.
Hey, look at all the alumni that are running with him at this time as well. That's brilliant to see. They've given him the inspiration.
Come on, 90
He's got to
seconds,
keep
Steve.
gutting it.
Let's go. Let's keep pushing.
1:25
Keep
left
pushing,
on the
mate.
clock.
All the way. All the way. You can do this.
75. Come
Come
on,
on,
Steve.
Come on, Steve.
Let's go.
Oh, this is painful to watch, but hopefully it's going to be
Ladies and
ecstatic.
gentlemen, we're
at
into
the
the
moment.
last
You've got to keep
60
going. Oh, man.
seconds.
60 seconds.
Get on now.
Oh.
55.
Let's go. 40 seconds, Steve. 40 seconds. Come on.
Oh, man.
You've got to go, mate.
Let's go. Let's go, Steve.
35
Venga, va.
seconds. Come on, Steve. Let's go, Seth. God, make some noise. Let's get him
pushing,
in.
Steve.
Come on, Steve. 30 seconds. Let's go. Come on,
Let's
mate.
go,
Come
Steve.
on. 20
Carry on.
seconds. Come
Got this.
on. Get him up that beach.
Come on, Steve.
Come on. 15 seconds.
Come on, Steve.
10 seconds. 8. Come on, Steve. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So close, Steve. Come on, keep finishing. Break that tape. Great job, mate. Make some noise. Steve, look. Gets it done.
They've given him that time of 12 hours and
Ladies and
8
gentlemen,
seconds.
that's what it looks like. That's what it's all about. Every last inch he gave. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we go one more. Big cheer. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome him to the finish line. Save. What an effort, mate. What an effort. Inspiring to everyone out there. Never say die. What a lesson to teach your kid. Unbelievable, mate. Great job. Sensational. That's what it's all about, fella.
well done, mate. Okay. Well, 3 seconds. All right. Didn't stop 2 minutes. Bro, he gave it all. Yeah.
What an effort. What an effort.
How did you go, by the way, filming? We were watching you
I
running.
don't know. 60, yeah, 60, 60.
Amazing. We were watching you.
No, less than that. There's
We were
nothing.
watching you the way you were running and watching all these women and back and then back.
Well, for you guys, so that you have.
But you did well. We're just a spectator over there watching their stuff. We were watching you. Obviously a runner.
Yeah, I can run.
Well, obviously, we can see that. You look like a pretty good runner.
No, thanks. Did you enjoy?
Yeah, excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah,
That's all about it.
yeah. And not only that, the atmosphere, everybody there, Crystal,
Yeah.
everybody, and
Makes it-
everyone seems to help each other. And we're
Have you seen this last bit? No?
We're just observing, and so for us to be able to feel that
Yeah.
between everybody,
It's
That's
that.
perfect.
It's just that. Yeah, it's true.
it is. And the
In the beginning, you think like, yeah, becoming a family, but then when you live it, it's
we,
stressful.
we didn't know ourselves, but officials have actually started talking to us, and they've been chatting, and like this lady over here, that one there,
Yeah.
and we seem to have made a friendship along the way.
Crazy.
It's crazy. Where are you from?
I'm originally from the north part of Spain, from
Hey,
the Basque
Larry,
Country.
just to say I have to go
Yeah,
now.
but
I've got
I've
to
been
be up
living in
very early
Sydney.
in the morning. Okay, mate?
Well,
Hey,
Speak to you soon.
Steve, thank you once again so much for all you've done for the community and for this race and this live stream.
no, it's good. It's good.
Hey, you're welcome. Just enjoy yourself
Yeah,
and take pride in everything you did in
culture,
putting this together. Absolutely magnificent. I'll see you elsewhere at the races, my friend.
All right. Thank you, Stephen.
That's what brought me here. We sailed here just straight up, like he sailed and he was in the Mediterranean for more than a year and then just stayed. I didn't, yeah, I mean, I sailed all the way back.
I need to go back to this one, but no, that's okay. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
I'll get to you later on, okay? Hi, Larry.
Hello, Banat.
Yeah, I was just chatting, and
Yes. Yeah.
that was quite a thing.
Yes, that was an amazing effort. It's what the Ultraman is all about. Watching all those people go down the beach and helping Steve to run his hardest along that beach, knowing that there's seconds only on the clock. It's happened at many of these races. There's people that are on that beach right now that it's happened to. And I don't think it takes away at all from the effort or the fact that he finished it. He just was a couple seconds over that time. I think Banat's camera her phone might have died there again. Steve's going up for his photo. So that is a second time now that he's going to show as a participant. There's some extra applause for Banat. I am just going to check in and see if anybody else on the course is planning on running in. I'm going to stay on right now for a little bit. We obviously don't have the sound because it is still party time over there. So that is our final person that was possibly going to make it through under the time limit. I'm still waiting to hear from the race if there are other people that are planning on attempting to run in still, even though they know they are participants at this time. Once I get word from Jeff or somebody at the race, we will make that decision as to how long we are going to stay with this live stream. I would like to cover them doing their photo. This is part of the experience, and if you can stay on with us, depending on where you are in the world, please stay on. Where I am in Vancouver, it is now 12:37 a.m. on a Monday, and that is why Steve wanted to duck out to get some sleep, because he's going to get up and do his regular day job tomorrow, as am I. And he's had 3 long days with us, in addition to doing an extra race that he called today, the Mother's Day race in his hometown in Penticton. But I'm willing to stay on here for the rest of these events that are going to be happening. And if there are any other runners that are going to run in, I will stay here with them.
Oh my God.
We got Jeff joining us here, it looks like. Let me get you up on the screen here in just a second, Jeff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just got something a little bit different. We've got to just grab everyone down and looking towards the ocean. Just something's about to happen. Everyone looking towards just on the other side of the finishing arch. Just got something a little bit special.
So Jeff, right now, if you can hear me, unmute your phone, maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, longtime friend and Ultraman family member John Demandle just popped the question, and we believe that it was an affirmative answer of yes.
What a moment.
What was the answer, Johnny? He did say anything for a while. I can't be in. They're all celebrating on being stolen.
Hey, Johnny, did you say yes? Ladies and gentlemen, something a little bit different and a little bit nice here to finish Ultraman Australia for 2025. We love Johnny, we love Kim. They bring so much to our race, so it's lovely to see that happening. We still have 2 athletes out on course. Unfortunately for those 2 athletes, they have missed the cutoff. We'll be around. We'll be hanging out. We'll make sure we get them across the finish line if they so choose to come in. We'll be here. You've been an absolute pleasure. What a day. There's still a few people floating around.
Hey, Jeff, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
That was quite a range of emotions that we just went through there in the last 12 minutes. What the heck is going on at Australia, buddy?
Mate. Yeah, that's was pretty wild. Yeah, I got nothing. That's a hell of a way to end 3 days of racing here, and yeah, I'm not traveling too well myself, to be honest.
Well,
Leaving the camera off me for the minute.
yeah, well, don't walk in front of that arch then, or we're gonna get you.
Oh, true. So yeah, mate, again, a big thanks to you for showing us to the world. I hope that it was a good show. I think today seemed to be pretty amazing from what I saw, and yeah, I don't think you get a much bigger finish than that. And look, we gotta pack down and then get to these presentations tomorrow somehow, and celebrate what's happened over the last 3 days here, which is just epic, really.
Truly, truly epic. And it seems like it was just starting like 2 minutes ago. And we've been doing this for, 36 hours straight of racing plus time before and after. And I can't believe it's over already. It's like every Ultraman. There's a giant build up to it. And then it just is over in the snap of a finger, but you have so many memories and so many stories unfolded. And even just in the last 12 minutes, we had these two incredible moments of what Ultraman is all about. I've been to many of these races and seen that many times where people are racing that clock and they maybe make it, they maybe miss it. The story's the same either way. The group just runs that person in and give them all the energy they can. And then just turn it around and have John, the man who's had 2 crashes this weekend, ended up in hospital, maybe might not have been at this beach if it had gone a little bit worse for him on the bike, to get this proposal out and an acceptance. It's incredible, incredible drama. Glad to have been a part of it. And thank you so much for providing this opportunity for me to take on this challenge and to bring this 10th anniversary watch party out to the world. And I'm speechless.
Yeah, thank you very much for that, man. My crew are giving me the wind up. They want to get this knocked down and go and have a few drinks. We've got Leanne's still out there. She's going to finish the course. I don't know if someone's told.
Do you have an idea of how far out she is and how long she might be?
So Leanne, I think, is an hour away. Ben Yates is 2 hours away. Ben Yates is out there with his crew. He was Dream Team last year. He sent us off course today and said he'll pack the course up. He didn't want us out there late, so him and his crew out there packing the course up. So that's this race.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll pack up, but there's 2 of our family out there that will get home. They've got their crew out there with them, and we're going to celebrate them tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Well.
So yeah.
And I'll be there with you tomorrow. We're gonna live stream this event as well. So let's have a call a little bit before and make sure we have our technicals in order. And and wow, what a night!
Indeed.
Thank you so much, Jeff.
Yep. Thank you, Larry, and thanks everyone that came along to watch what went down here today and for the last 3 days.
Yeah, absolutely.
See you all tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
Righto. See you, Larry.
Yep. Well, that sounds like perhaps we will not be able to watch the finishers come in. If they're going to be shutting this down, they're going to be taking down their computers as well. I'm going to try and talk with this scene here for a few moments longer. just to give my thanks. Of course, I want to thank Tony Horton and Jeff Morris and the entire Australia Dream Team for putting this event together and keeping it so much fun. In addition, I have to thank Steve King for all the hours that he put into this and bringing so much color commentary to it, as well as Nick Millette. 3 days from both of those guys were just outstanding. I do hope that everybody appreciates the commentary that they provided. On the first day, we also had Mel Cockshut join us, so I would like to thank Mel Cockshut. And we also had Shane Kent drop in today. We had Kate Bevilacqua drop in today. We had Dee Fuller drop in today. Simon Cochran was around there, obviously helping out with the Dream Team and giving us a little bit of information and running a camera for us as well. So this is an amazing group of people that brought all this together, and I need to thank all of them.
I have all my Dream Team down in front of the arch.
And they are getting ready.
Down in front of the arch. Set. We need to get a photo to remember this.
All right. And I'll stay with this as well. Hopefully I don't shut down my computer that's giving me my camera view. And of course, last of all, but definitely not least, I want to thank Banat, who I'm sure did over 50K today. I'm going to be talking to him offline and find out what happened. He's been absolutely outstanding over the 3 days, giving us the actual live footage for the live stream. So, Banat, thanks to you, thanks to Steve, thanks to Nick and everybody else who was a part of this. The first ever full live stream of a 36-hour ultra event. I think it's been a success. I think we have proof of concept. And
all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to ask all our on-course crew, all the Dream Team as they call themselves. I haven't seen it yet, but they're all right. So could I ask all the crew just to make their way? Oh, first of all.
And of course, I got to thank that man too, Tim Franklin, who has been on the mic and keeping everybody in check with his sense of humor. So Tim Franklin, you've done an outstanding job as well. It's been a great 3 days. We are coming up to 13 hours of broadcasting now. We're at 12 hours and 49 minutes. And that's what it's been for the past 3 days, basically. And it's been an outstanding experience for me. I did take this on as just a project for me to learn myself and to help bring the stories of these ultra athletes in a different way. Please, if you have not checked out my podcast in the past, go and check it out. It's available wherever you get your podcast. And that's where I started telling these stories, is through my podcast. So I'm going to stay with these guys here until the Dream Team take their photo. But I'm going to stop talking and we can just enjoy what we see here. It's probably going to be without any sound. So I'll put on just a little bit of background music for you. Thanks everybody for watching. Stick with me until they take this photo and then I'll be signing off. And good luck to the two athletes still out there. Leanne, your crew's been outstanding. Don't shut me off, please. I better type it in. Send them a message. Well, I guess they did not receive my message, and that is our signal to go. Thanks, everybody, for watching the first ever live stream of an ultra race. It's been a pleasure.